Well, how y'all doing? It's your man Nico B. Peace and blessings to those who still in Christ. Let me get into this message, man. What y'all think about Cynthia G going mainstream? What do y'all think about sitting? I'm just and I'm talking to men and women in the black manosphere. What do you think about Cynthia G? She was just recently on a panel on Fox Soul. I didn't watch the panel. I don't know why she was there, but she was recently on Fox Soul, and just I don't like again. I don't know the context of whatever she was there for. It doesn't even matter. I know it was there. She was there doing the typical Cynthia G rendition. And what I'm asking black men and black women is this the type of black woman that you want to go mainstream? I'm just asking. Because it's already been the narrative that black women, when they get older, like we know this as black men, like we grew up in black families. When they get, like we all have the auntie, who didn't been married. She didn't been married by twice, She got a kid over her or maybe can't have kids no more. Always wearing wigs. And she always talking about, the black men she dealt with and how bad they are. And we all know, we all just listen and be like, well, damn, these are the black men that you deal with. You are speaking of them. Do you want this type of woman to represent you, black women? Is this who you want to be out in the forefront for you? I'm really asking you that. Like, you got to really think about who you got as your image. Again, other races of people is going to see this. They going to, the same way, like, I wouldn't want no dude coming out who bashes black women all day, like just some nigga who looked like he was hurt. It's a difference. Like, not like a Kevin Samuels who just coming out critiquing. I'm talking about one of those dudes just bashing black women all day, talking about, oh man, I can't stand them black bitches, all that foolishness, man. You got dudes like that. No way would I want them to be out in the forefront representing me. You have too many other shining examples. Too many examples of decent black men, who are going out there and who could get the point across. Again, you have Kevin Samuels who been brought to the mainstream. I ain't mad at that. At least he presents a decent image of the black man. I'm just saying, like, that's how we are perceived. Like, due to we didn't create this construct of media. This construct of media has done everything it can to put black people at the back burner. You know what I'm saying? Black people at the back burner of representation. You have a lot, like they've had a big hand in perpetuating all them negative stereotypes. Media has had a big hand in that. We all know that every black man don't walk around with no chip on his shoulder talking about, so, oh man, you feel me? I'm all down with it. I'm down with that, cuz. You know what I'm talking about? I'm with that, cuz. I'm with that shit. They don't go around talking all that just rhetoric all day. Whoop, there it is. Just you booyah. I'm talking all that foolishness. They don't do that shit all day. Don't get me wrong, like, it's time and a place. Yeah, black people do have a certain flavor about themselves. But media has done, like, they've conflated it. That's what media has done. Now, right now, the last thing, like, and you've already had the campaign of black male bashing. This cycle goes on and on. It's a perpetual cycle that's happened over here in America. You understand? In this Western society. And you got to think about yourself, like, who has set these things into motion? Who's caused it ain't black men who cause black women to not like themselves, or you can't wear your real hair on the job. Like, shit, if you can't have it both ways. If black men don't control none and they can't give you no job, then how the hell could they be the ones telling you that you can't wear your real hair on the job? It ain't them. You know what I'm saying? But yet and still you want to demonize them. Like, you just want to, like, that's just who you want to try to find them as your whipping boy, and it ain't gonna work like that. That's, again, for the black women who feel like it's gonna go like that, man, ain't no black men with y'all. Ain't no real black men gonna ever protect y'all or be with y'all. Because, again, like, they seen women like y'all in their family. You have self-hatred issues. You have issues with being black, so you produce and you producing black children. That's dangerous. You're doing them a disservice. Like they need to, like CPS need to come, that should be child, because the mental abuse you're gonna inflict on that child is damn near worse than the physical abuse that could be inflicted on them. CPS need to come get them. And that's being real. Like I'm not even joking. But like I say, man, look, I'm not mad at Cynthia G, coming up. But again, what does she really bring to the table? Like, at the end of the day, like, we already know, like, black men already know her talking points. These are things we already know. Like, black men know it's some dysfunctional black men out here for the most part. And black women are dysfunctional, but that one-sided narrative, it doesn't help. Like, I don't see, but only Fox Soul, places like that, the places who got people like Ice Cube readily available, but never bring him up to speak to him, have prominent black males who have good solutions and ideas, but they don't want to talk to them. It's clearly an agenda behind that, channels like that. These are same channels and networks who will support Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? And once that scandal has been blown, they never revisit it again. Y'all a bunch of disgusting hypocrites, and the media y'all promote, I don't even pay attention to it. I'll never support that. I don't never want to, so it don't matter what y'all do. I'll never pay attention to it and never give y'all any type of monetary gain from me. Never give y'all any type of ratings. Like, again, even with the Cynthia G panel, I didn't watch it. I just saw it on a YouTube thumbnail. Again, I wish her all the best. I don't have no hatred towards Cynthia G. The things she says is true. Again, like I said, you think black men don't know how other black men are? You think? And you think like black men know exactly how black women are too. Like I said, the older black women in their families, they aunties who, like I say, freaking cousins who done dealt multiple babies by black men, but they always got something bad to say about them. And all they be doing is talking about the black men that they around. Because when they deal with you, like, they don't even know how to approach you. They don't even know they really don't deal with you. Because it just blows up their whole narrative. And anytime you do deal with them, it's like, if you do get it close with Cynthia enough to deal with them long enough, it's a problem. They gonna find a problem with you. Because they constantly conflating the things that they've dealt with the black men that they dealt with. Now, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of black men that are dysfunctional due to the systems that they've been placed under. You understand? And the black women have inherited and perpetuated that dysfunction. Like I said, look at the women who now, you got women like Cynthia G, who they promoting on this channel here. Cynthia G got almost 100,000 subscribers, are full of bitter black women who fit and who have kids and black men that they dealing with. And when they raise these kids, you think they don't gravitate that bitterness to these black boys? They don't show them black boys no love like that. And them black boys get that bitterness. No way you can turn it off. They get that bitterness and they harbor that. And then in turn, they come up becoming the men that these women complain about. But the men still try to get with black women and deal with them. But they deal with them from an unhealthy position because they already used to being berated. That's how you get a black man who comfortable and sleeping on a woman's couch. You know what I'm saying? And still sleeping with her, trying to be her man. Because these women, a lot of these black women are used to trying to raise their sons like they man. They man long gone because they don't know how to deal with him. So they out here dressing their son, giving, kissing their son on the lips, calling their son the little man, the man of the house, and basically giving him all the energy that they should be giving a man. This is an unhealthy sin. That's like damn near unhealthy abuse to the boy, like, you know what I'm saying, sexually. Like, I don't know what they be doing out here. Some of y'all on borderline weirdo level. Some of y'all women, y'all are. A lot of y'all black women talking, running y'all mouth, but y'all on the borderline weirdo level. Sleeping with women, men, animals, got pedophile tendencies, man. Y'all need help. Black women need just as much help as black men. And if y'all not in, the last thing you need to be doing is putting on some one-sided bashing, because that's happened before and black men have responded the way that they respond. Now you have this going. So if ain't no solutions gonna go on, man, it ain't no point to even keep talking. You know, it ain't no. There's no point. What is this? What is the talking point for Cynthia G? Once black men just be like, look, man, we done. We done with it. It ain't no solution. If you want to bounce, get your ass out of her. If you want to go somewhere where you think you want it. Where you think you want it. You understand? Because these the same people who perpetuated this cycle. You want to run to the same people who set these things into motion. The same people who gave the beauty stand, who upheld the beauty standard of they woman, and they ain't gonna change it either. You know, you think they gonna give it up to you? Like, don't get me wrong. Black women they've adopted they've seen that they could use black women, basically. Because black women have came out there and abandoned their morality code for basically for whoring themselves out. And that's like checkmate, you know. And if you can't see that, if you promoting that, Cynthia, then you're not for the black community. But I offer black women, offer black men, offer black kids. I don't know where you stand. But again, hey, that's Fox Soul for you. Fox Soul for you. A bunch of woke, goofy ass people, you know. Now they having panels. Now Fox Soul trying to basically turn into ratchet sphere. They need to stop it, man. So with that being said, it's your man Nico B, Black Effect. I'm gone.